Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Tiger. And up here today, I thought I could do a little video, say that I'm back home and stuff. Got a few little pickups to show, not a lot, just a few little things. Um, First up, the two things from Amazon. I don't know if I showed these or not. If I did, I apologise. But my Blackula complete collection turned up. I actually didn't realise it's a Eureka release. Eureka, like Arrow Video, that sort of thing. They do good work. You know, this comes with a ton of special features on here. Both films, a Blu-ray and DVD version of it. I still don't understand why they do DVD versions with the Blu-ray version. If you've ordered a Blu-ray, chances are you're going to want the Blu-ray. Maybe it's so you can give it to someone if they want to watch the film. But it comes with a little booklet, which is pretty awesome. Some information on the film, and it's got reversible artwork. That's probably that one, and then that one. I actually prefer the artwork that it's on the moment. And these films are like blaxploitation from the 70s, you know, where it was all about, you know, obviously black actors at the time trying to you know, exploiting them, I guess. But these movies are cheesy, fun movies. I've always wanted to watch them, so I'll be able to check it out. Both films. I think there's only two official Blackula films. But I'm happy to have it. It's got a going rate of about £10, so it's not an overly expensive release. It's pretty cheap, actually. I got it brand new off Amazon. And then I've got the Citizen Khan complete series 1, 2 and 3. Although I'm annoyed because they did this with other series as well, where it only says series 1, 2 and 3. But there's actually 5 series. I weren't sure if they actually released the other 2 series, but they have. So they're in my wish list anyway to get them. And this was a show that I watched with my partner when we first moved in together. And we watched quite a bit of it. It's a BBC stuff. It's like, I don't really know what you could call it. It is a comedy, obviously, but there was a few of these shows that they did. A lot of these Muslim, I don't know if you want to call them Muslim exploitation films. I don't know. But they are really funny. I don't know if he's actually a Muslim in real life, Adil Ray. I assume he is, but it is imagine like it's like a Bollywood, almost like Hindi Indian type show, but with British in a British setting with British humour. And you know, I love BBC comedy, so this is one of the ones that I actually enjoyed, modern BBC comedies. So happy to have it. I probably will pick up the other version. This has a going rate of about £10 to £15, so it's still a fairly cheap box set. But I'm happy to have it to rewatch this with my partner. I don't think we watched every single episode. I think it was on Netflix at one point. I want to say it was on something like that. I don't know. But I'm surprised that BritBox haven't added it. But then again, maybe, you know, I don't know. I picked 3 things up. One of them was to resell. So I went into a couple of charity shops. And I've got to say that the charity shop down where I used to live are so much better than the one here in town, because they always have decent stuff. But I managed to find Shenmue 2 for the original Xbox for 50p. And you might be thinking, oh, that's a decent deal. It is a decent deal. I'm not starting my collection up again, don't worry. But when I see a game for 50p, if it's not a sports game, I'm going to pick it up. This has a going rate of around £10 to £15 at the moment on eBay. CEX sell it for a tenner, so I put it up for a tenner on eBay and Facebook and stuff. Well, £10, 8 for the game, 2 for postage. If anyone's interested in it, hit me up. I'm selling it. It is complete, which is awesome. Come with all the manual and both discs, and both discs are in excellent condition. Well, the game has a few little minor scratches on it, but I'd imagine it would play. Unfortunately, there's no way of me being able to test it. But for 50p, you know, I couldn't really say no. They had another Matt Hoffman game as well, but, you know, to be honest, that probably don't have a decent going rate. I'll only really pick games up now if I know that the game has a decent resale value. I can make at least £5 to £10 more than what I've spent on it. So if I buy a game for 50p and it's worth £5 to £10, I'm making good profit. If I buy a game for a fiver and it's only worth £8, it's not really worth my time. Do you see what I'm saying? But obviously I'm happy to have something to resell. I imagine it might go pretty quick. It's pretty well-known games, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. And then I've got 3 DVDs as well, all films that I wanted. I was actually really surprised to see Toxic Avenger, and these were £1 a piece. This is just a DVD version, no special features, just a standard version of the film. I'm not sure if this is like the original version, the theatrical version, or what. I did have them on Blu-ray, but this has a going rate on eBay of about £5 to £10 anyway. So again, it's got a decent resale value. I'll probably watch it at some point and then possibly try and resell it for maybe £5. It's not a bad pickup. Then I was happy to find the second Rampage Uwe Boll movie. I've got the first one. I wasn't sure if I had this one or not, but I don't. There's actually 3. I thought there was only 2. These movies are over the top, crazy, postal, like the Postal video game, crazy stuff. But I was happy to find that one. And then also Nightmare House. This one just looks like, again, fun horror movie, gruesome, violence. So if I see horror that I don't have, I'll pick it up to check it out. But then again, you know, for these were £1 a piece, so I'm not too disappointed there. I'm still waiting on that 600 cartoon box set to turn up, but I think it's coming this week. I did get an email from Amazon saying it should be with me by Wednesday latest. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm not really buying stuff at the moment. Think I might start getting a few Fitbits, maybe buying some things back. If I'm going to be buying stuff, it will just be like the Red Dwarf box set, buying some stuff back that I sold but didn't watch, kind of thing. So yeah, because obviously a few things are changing, obviously. So, but I had a good time, a good weekend away. It was nice going out for a meal with my friend and going out bowling. It was nice to get out and see my brothers as well. My dad was a bit disappointed that he didn't get to see any of us, but never mind. You know, I can go down whenever, really. So, but I do want to try and go down a bit more. But obviously it's hard now. Obviously my son's in school and things, so I can't just go whenever I want, kind of thing. And now my partner's obviously back in work properly now, so yeah. So but I played some retro stuff last weekend, a few games here and there. Last night I tried out a couple of PS1 games. I tried out Criticom. That was pretty terrible. I played it for like 2 minutes and gave up on it. It was absolutely awful. And I played one of the NASCAR Heat PS1 games. I'll be honest with you, NASCAR games to me are just, I'll be honest, I find them boring because you're only always going just one side, and I don't know, man. It takes quite a bit for a racing game to grab my attention. I like games like MotorStorm and the RC kart races and stuff like that. I like those sort of racing games nowadays. As a kid, I loved racing games, but now I just get bored by them. I also played, what was it, Crusaders of Might and Magic, and wow, that game was... It wasn't that the game was bad, it was just ridiculously hard. Well, not hard, but unfair. I literally walked out and did a cutscene, and then my character died, and was like, okay. And I also played, I don't know if it was a Japanese game originally, but it was called MotorTune GP2. That was actually a pretty fun one. It wasn't perfect, but it was a decently fun one. And then I also started replaying Lord of the Rings Conquest. I'm going to finish it off tonight. I've only got 2 missions left to do. That was a game that I played on the Xbox 360. I remember it being really fun. It was a really fun game. It's essentially Star Wars Battlefront, like the original Star Wars Battlefront games, but with Lord of the Rings characters. And I'm really surprised that they never did anything more with it. The game could have been really big. You know, they could have added some extra characters, some extra modes. I don't, you know, the PC modding community probably could have done quite a bit with it, but yeah, it was a bit of a shame, really. It was a good game, but they could have done so much more with it. I would have loved to have seen a new one. Just imagine like Lord of the Rings Conquest with modern style gameplay and graphics. I think it would be awesome. So I'm going to finish that off tonight. Last night I just watched some more Looney Tunes. And I was watching 2.5 Men at my dad's and stuff. So that's sort of my go-to show at the moment that I'm watching after I've watched the film stuff. Tonight I'm going to watch Puppet Master, the original on Arrow. I've got a few subscription services that need to be repaid for, but it's not like I ain't got nothing to watch in between. So nonetheless, but I'm gonna go and chill for a bit now. I'm gonna go and watch some more Big Mouth. I'm on season 5. I'm gonna watch maybe 2 episodes or so. Probably watch a couple of episodes and then I'll get on with some more stuff. But yeah, this Shenmue is up for sale if anyone wants it. I'm asking about a tenner for it, give or take. So I'm, you know, it's not a bad little pickup. It wasn't a sports game. They had a bunch of PS2 games and things, but they were mostly sports games. And I'm thinking, unless I can get them all at a decent price, it's not really worth my time. So that's really what it is at the moment. Maybe in a couple months' time, I might be able to start recollecting some games to sell them as bundles and things. But at the moment, I don't really have the time. But anyway, guys, I just thought I'd just do a little video. I'm going to do the actual videos that I've got planned this week, and we will get back to doing some videos and planned videos and things like that. I will show that cartoon box set when it turns up, of course. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Let me know if you've seen any of these films or shows. Let me know, have you played Lord of the Rings Conquest? What did you think of it? And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. And join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kygo. And have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.